Gender segregation refers to unequal distribution of men and women in the occupational structure. Vertical segregation refers to placing men at the top of occupational hierarchies and women at the bottom of the latter regardless of the academic qualifications. Whereas horizontal segregation describes the fact that both sexes are at the same occupational classes, but each is assigned different job tasks. In this essay, we will explore the paradox of women's academic employment in Turkey. How there is low rate of employment of female Turkish labor market, yet there is a higher percentage of women professors than any other Western country. Canada, Germany, Denmark and United Kingdom countries have been experiencing gender inequality in distribution of labor, with women being the worst affected with lowest income brackets as compared to men. Over the years, women in Turkey have always had lowest employment rates as compared to their male counterparts. Vast majority of these women work in agricultural sector, food industry and textile industries as low-paid or unpaid family workers. Most of them are employed in rural sectors where skilled labor is not required, which means that they are excluded from legal and social protection and benefits such as housing allowances, medical covers that are available in formal sector. Turkey women have faced severe career constraints which have resulted to underemployment of women with tertiary or even higher education. Misha Studies argues that while there is high percentage of female students in the universities, their success is not reflected in the labor market activities. Labor markets in Europe face discrimination against men and women in determining occupational distribution. Basing on the study carried out in 2001 of the European Community Household Panel, we see how different Europe countries discriminate against sex in occupations. The countries included are Denmark, Germany, and the United Kingdom. Studies show that Germany discriminates in positions such as managerial, sales services, plant and manufacturing and elementary occupational, whilst United Kingdom segregate against technician and associate professionals and crafts trade workers, and Denmark does on clerical occupations. Researchers reveal that a country which has a gender equality laws such as Denmark, men and women are not employed in the same occupational categories. Females dominate clerical occupations while men are employed in the plant machine operators in the three countries. Despite women's progress in labor market, research carried out by Organization for Economic Cooperation Development reveal that Europe labor employment markets still discriminate against gender, concentrating women on clerical, sales, service and teaching professions while men are overcrowded in managerial and administrative positions at the very higher end of hierarchy, while in productive jobs they are placed at lower ends. This reveals that segregation on female labor force results to gender wage inequality. Reports basing on Canadian firms to the federal government on the employment initiatives reveal that female employees are more likely to be employed in certain sectors of occupation as compared to male counterparts. For instance, Air Canada has a high degree concentration of female employees. About 74% of them are deployed in intermediate sales and service personnel categories, while male employees are concentrated in technical tasks such as engineering, skilled and semi-skilled crafts and trades, which amount to only 19%. In this kind of occupation, women are more likely to be on intermediate sales and services groups than men, but they are on the lowest salary quartile of 23% compared to that of 16% of men. At Bell Canada, 51% male employees are reported to have been employed in skilled crafts and trades, while 69% of females are concentrated on clerical personnel categories. Despite the gender imbalance, in all occupations, women are overrepresented in the lowest salary groups of 83% as compared to 69% of men. In conclusion, women labor markets have improved over the years, but preliminary steps need to be taken in order to promote gender equality. Horizontal segregation has remained constant since mid-century, while vertical lines have improved significantly following increased number of women's educational attainments. The pattern of horizontal segregation caste pay equality proposal will significantly reduce gender wage gap. With this policy implemented, blue-collar jobs such as skilled crafts and trades which pay relatively well and leaving out women will offer equal opportunities to both sexes. You can find this and many other essay samples on our website studycorgi.com.